Hi everyone, we are Turbo Company and we present to you Candy Slice.
Let's go.
First of all, I want to thank Jennifer for creating that amazing video. I mean, come on, give it up for her. So, once again, we are Turbo Company, and if you wanted to watch that film again, you can click that button over there to watch it. But as for right now, we're going to introduce ourselves. So meet the team.
So again, my name's Jennifer, and I'm a comp sci major and environmental science minor, and I took part of being the creative lead.
Okay, so I'm Julia. I'm the design manager. I'm a comp sci major and a sociology minor.
I'm Bempa. I was the project manager, and I am a comp sci major with a minor in art.
I'm Dylan Chase. I was a CTO. I'm an economics major and a computer science minor.
Alright, so let's learn a little bit about Candy Slice.
So you're probably wondering, what is Candy Slice? Julia, can you tell them what Candy Slice is?
So Candy Slice is the newest,
Hottest.
most addictive game on the market.
Check the
It's
App Store.
It's an interactive two-player game where two players battle each other to see who's going to visit the evil dentist. Jennifer, can you tell us a little bit more about the evil dentist?
Yes, so the evil dentist, as you saw, was a very sad boy, never allowed to eat candy. He never got to enjoy the sweet, colorful candy, so his soul became very, very dark. So now he's evil, and he doesn't like other people who eat candy.
So this is our opening screen. This is what you see like 5 seconds ago. And then also we have our story of the dentist if you wanted to watch it again, because I know it's great.
You probably want to watch it again.
At night.
This is Alright, so these are the new versions of our game. This is our opening screen. We have our how to play screen. You'll see this all in detail when we get to the game. Our practice mode screen, our icon guide, our gameplay, our winning and losing screens. And then we like to keep our previous versions in here so that you can see how like we've grown and where our creative juices like came from, where we started. So this was our midterm. That was our backstory, so we've come a long way from there. And we had our gameplay that didn't have many power-ups, and you'll see that we have much more. And then a kind of a boring losing screen. And then this is our very first implementation of the game. As you can see, we actually used chocolate bars instead of the rainbows that we have now, but because of the theme of color, we wanted to make sure that we had a ton of color in all of our screens, so we changed that to rainbow. And we obviously have a lot more going on than what we had here. So then we had some things that we want to keep like true to throughout changing the game and improving it. So one of the things that I really was important to me was making sure that we were utilizing the touchscreen completely. So we wanted to create a game where you could touch, you could move, you could just really interact with the screen, because it's really special that we get to use the screen.
And we wanted to emphasize the use of color as it was our theme this year.
When thinking for a game idea, we all on a common ground decided we all like candy. So from there we decided that Candy Slice would be a great game to make.
And fun fact, last time I went to the dentist, she made my gums bleed, so. And,
All right, and then here was our storyboard. So these are our first inspirations for the game.
So much information.
So here's our gallery, some of the pictures and assets that we use throughout the game. You can see there, that's a couple stages of the teeth. Next, moving to all the candies that we use. As you can tell, they're all very colorful. They're all different shapes and sizes. And they're very vibrant and they look very good when they're sliced.
and here we have a couple of testimonials. So we had a lot of friends, a lot of colleagues, a lot of- people tried out. So as you can see, for example, Caroline Kelleher says she loves this game because it challenges her to think analytically and keeps her addicted to become the best gamer. And she wishes she could play for hours.
Alright, so now we're just gonna watch a little interview. We have a couple more on our website, but if you wanna play the first one, just to learn about our favorite thing about our game.
Hi, I'm Becker and I'm project manager for Candy Slice.
Femba, what was your favorite part of Candy Slice?
My favorite part of Candy Slice was the power-ups.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm the design manager of Candy Slice.
Julia, what was your favorite part of Candy Slice?
My favorite part of Candy Slice was the video that opens up the game in the beginning. It's a little backstory about the evil dentist, and Jennifer did a great job
Shout out
creating
to Jennifer
it.
again.
But it looked awesome.
Hi, my name is Jennifer and I am one of the creative leads for Turbo Company.
Jennifer, what was your favorite part of Candy Slice?
My favorite part of Candy Slice, I think, was definitely coming up with the backstory of the evil dentist.
Hi, I'm Dylan Chase, the CTO of Turbo Company.
Hi, Dylan. What was your favorite part of Candy Slice?
My favorite part of the Candy Slice is, while it looks like a very simple game, it has very simple, icons and candies and teeth and such. It's actually a very complex game and such that there's a lot of strategy that goes into playing the game. You have to be very strategic against your opponent in order to defeat them.
Awesome. We have more videos, so if you want to go on our website, you can watch them later. But let's get into some gameplay. So we're presented with 3 different buttons: the play button, the how-to button, and the quit button. So we're gonna get started with our how-to button. So a little backstory: we had friends test this game out, and they realized that they got better with slicing as they continue slicing over and over and over again. So we decided to create a practice
Welcome
mode.
to the swiping practice mode. Follow the cursor to learn how to properly slice through the candy. Keep practicing until you feel you're ready to enter the battle arena, then hit back.
So we have candy that spawns, and you're just basically practicing how to slice the candy. And I think I'm pretty good at it, so I don't really need, okay, I lied.
That's why we have the practice.
Exactly. So you're able to stay on the practice mode as long as you want until you feel like you are ready to beat your opponent and not go to visit the evil dentist.
So next here is our icon guide. This walks through all the different power-ups that we have. First here, you have the bomb power-up.
This is the bomb. This power-up unleashes 3 extra candies on your opponent.
Next one is the speed-up power-up.
This is the speed up button. This power-up increases the speed at which your opponent's candy will fall.
The tooth reviver.
This is the tooth reviver. When pressed, a toothbrush will appear that can be dragged to any available tooth to bring it back to the healthy stage.
This is the smoke power-up. When pressed, your opponent's side will be filled with smoke and they will not be able to see the gameplay for a couple of seconds.
This is the freeze. This power-up freezes your candy and new candy from spawning for a few seconds.
So all these power-ups are very different and very unique. They can be used in conjunction with each other. And that's kind of the basic strategy for the game. So it's all about when to use your power-ups, which type of power-ups you want to use. For an example, if it's later in the game and there's a lot of candy on your side, freeze may be the best option because it's going to freeze your candy and give you time to slice it without it moving. So right here, down here is the 3 stages of the teeth. They're going to start healthy and clean, After a candy hits it once, it's going to come to the hurt stage. If it hits it twice, it becomes rotten. If it hits it again, it's gone. You got a cavity.
And next we have the Mega Candy. Listen to it first.
This is a rare Mega Candy. This candy spawns randomly, and when sliced, it activates your power-ups. So be on the lookout.
Right? Be on the lookout. Every time I play, I'm waiting for the Mega Candies to come so that it fills up my power-up, and then I'm able to use a power-up to beat my opponent. Now, let's get into some gameplay. We have Jennifer and Julia playing while Dylan and I explain what's going on.
So every time a candy gets sliced, it's going to increment go up in your power-up meter. Once the power-up meter is filled, all your powers become activated and you'll be able to use them.
Julia, Mega Candy.
Jennifer
Sorry,
activates
Julia.
Julia froze her candy on her side, but Jennifer used the colorful smoke so that Julia couldn't even see the frozen candy. So Julia just hit the speed up function, which speed ups the spawn rate on Jennifer's side.
So as the game goes on, the spawn rate for both players gradually increases, making the game harder as time goes on.
I'm here to win.
So a good strategy would be to use the speed up power up and come back when there's the smoke. So you don't be able to see where the candies are going on the other side.
As the game progresses, the spawn rates on both sides get gradually faster and faster, so it gets harder. Julia, you have 1 2 left. Julia! Oh.
Congratulations, you won, player 1. You avoided me this time. Player 2, step into my office.
Oh my gosh! The dentist, the evil dentist, left some remarks for our loser friends. She will be visiting the dentist. As we can tell, no one wants to visit that. And then Jennifer, who won, gets to run away from the dentist's office, which is fun. So, if we replay, another aspect of our game is the pause menu, which pauses the whole game, allows you to resume, go back to the main menu.
Or if you're really losing, just press it and restart it.
That's unfair because you're playing against your opponent, or quit. So, speaking of that, we might restart for have you guys play. So, if you could look under your chair,
There's
two
some
special people
guests.
get to play along with
If
us.
you find a candy under your chair, you have been chosen.
Oh.
Yes.
There's one.
One.
Make sure you cheer.
Check it out, out of chairs too. Out of chairs.
Maybe the chairs in the back too.
So the one, the lady in the sweater over there. Please check up front. The chair in front of you.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Amazing. Chosen volunteer. Oh, 3.
We didn't win
Whoa.
that game. Everybody else.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I can go the second time. You sure?
You sure? Okay, so we know that not everyone is a slicing master when you first start. So we're gonna give you guys some seconds to, use the practice
Welcome to
mode.
the swiping practice.
Until you,
Yeah, you both just
Follow the
practice at
cursor
the same
to learn
time.
you
how
can
to
follow
properly
the
slice.
cursor,
Go
swiping
down,
up
go
makes
down.
it
Keep practicing
very
until
easier.
you're
So-
ready to enter the battle arena. Then
A candy being a good slicer is to use long strides to slice through the candy.
I'm terrible at this. This is hard.
Look, you're getting better.
Right? This is
He's getting
very
better.
helpful.
It's all practice.
We'll try. We'll
We'll see what happens. You guys feel like you're ready?
So the longer the slice, the more accurate it's going to be.
Let's get going.
You guys ready? Awesome.
How many swipes can happen at one time? You can do like four.
3, 2.
Go.
You guys are doing amazing.
For sure.
Just gotta power up. I recommend that one.
Oh.
Get all the colors on there.
Ooh, nice.
There's a lot of strategy to the game.
You got a mega candy.
Oh shit.
You can hear your tooth with the toothbrush right there.
Oh, do this one or speed up.
Oh.
Good job.
Thank you guys for participating. Do we have any more volunteers?
Volunteers.
Yes. Come along. Come.
Nice play.
And Ricky.
I'm gonna need that practice mode.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let's go back.
Welcome to the swiping practice mode. Follow the cursor to learn how to properly slice through the candy. Keep practicing until you feel you're ready to enter the battle arena. Then hit back.
You guys are good.
You guys are doing well.
I think I'm ready.
You guys want to
Are
pass
you
this
ready?
around and take some donut shavings?
Longer swipes. The longer the better.
Thanks.
There you go. Okay.
Passing around some candy.
Alright.
Alright, you ready?
You guys think you're ready?
I need a candy.
Take multiple candies.
Look.
Yeah, I am.
Long stride. There you
Yes.
go. Get that purple one. Don't let it hit.
Don't let it continue hitting down.
You guys power up. For long swipe.
Freeze your candy.
Oh,
Dylan. Dylan has no mercy whatsoever. You can freeze your candy. Freeze your candy.
like
Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on.
There you go.
Well, you should have power up. There it is.
Nice job. Could use the freeze.
You could use.
Mega. Oh my god.
Oh.
Use your freeze quick.
You could use. Oh.
GG.
That's a cool game.
Thank you.
Any other people that want to try it out?
Any other ones? It's always here, so you can just come back and play it. So, without further ado, thank you guys for this presentation, and we open the floor for any questions. Yes.
First, I want to say that the matching outfits are phenomenal.
We're bubblegum. Candy.
Also, how did you choose like what power-ups you wanted to put in the game and how many you wanted to put in the game?
Of course. So we always wanted this freezing kind of thing. So that was the last power-up that we implemented, but we wanted it from the beginning. But it was pretty challenging until Dylan figured out how to both freeze the time and add the asset upon it to make it look like it's frozen. We just went along as a team and collectively thought of new ideas to bring to the table, and we ended up implementing it as we thought of it.
Yeah, we wanted power-ups that can help yourself, heal yourself. We also want power-ups that can do damage to your opponent. So I think finding a balance between those two kind of ideas was instrumental in what power-ups that we actually implemented.
And a lot of them we got suggestions from you guys, like our midterm and stuff. For example, like the tooth reviver, where you clean the teeth to get your teeth back. That was definitely your guys' idea, and we ran with it.
And we did try to incorporate, as you see, a lot of color, especially with that power up that like has a burst of different colored smoke. We thought that was one of the coolest power ups we came up with. Another question.
Yes. More of a comment. I really like the video, and also, if you do have more time, it would be cool if the player who wins, they have candy falling, and then the
And the
player
other
who
one
loses does not have candy falling.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Oh, the candy,
The candy
shop
shop
song? We thought it was
instrumental.
appropriate for part of the creative process.
Oh, the video was really cool. I was wondering what software they used to make it.
Just iMovie.
Was iMovie?
Yes, Chris.
I mean, I have a general comment. I love the game. I love the look. About color, right? So all of you are trying to incorporate color, but it's interesting the way you're using color, right? Color is on top of shape, on top of texture, which helps, you know, if someone was colorblind, for example, you know, they could still play the game, right? So it's for people who can see the color, that's just a great add-on. For others, it's still accessible, right? So there's an interesting interplay between the use of color and the information you put on it, right? Whether you double up on the information to kind of emphasize something, or whether, you know, it's actually essential to, you know, the gameplay. And, you know, I like the way you're kind of using it, because it's just, you know, there's a lot of shapes there that even if you didn't have color, you could still play.
Yeah, we try to put it everywhere in those spots.
Schematically. Any more questions?
I think that concludes our presentation. Thank you so much for
Thank
watching.